I had these shoes. Leonardo da Vinci himself said that feet are a masterpiece of engineering and a work of art, and yet for the past 30 years we have shod them in very expensive running shoes and even more expensive orthotics that just do not work. You should really love your feet. Okay? A quarter of all bones of the human body are in our 2 feet. They are just as sensitive as our hands, and yet we have no idea because we've been bathing them for far, far too long. It's time to let them free. You may not want to kiss them a lot, but I think this might work for gays. Anyway, your shoes are fucking killing you. All right. If you look at any single runner, anyone who ever walks a little bit, everything about shoes is bad for you. If you overpronate, it makes you underpronate. If you oversupinate, it makes you undersupinate. It makes your feet act in ways that are not natural and causes many, many, many more problems. In running, one of the things we found out is if you run naturally, women are stronger than men, okay, over long distances. Older people are stronger than young people, and people who run in little shoes, meaning neoprene with rubber around them, are actually fastest of all and can last the longest. Why is that? I don't know. But everyone will tell you that running is bad for you. Ask any single doctor anywhere. They will always tell you if you have a problem with your knees, you should stop running. I was told that about 4 years ago. I was also told to stop playing basketball as well because I need to get $400 orthotics. So because running is bad for you, in 1972, a company you guys might be familiar with, named Nike, made a shoe called the Cortez. Right? It was designed to be able so you could land on your heel when you ran. Right? No more pain on your heel. You can stride further. You can go farther. No modern running injuries existed before that shoe. Because of this, 65 to 80% of every runner is injured every single year. Can you imagine if that was for basketball or baseball or any other sport? It's ridiculous. So over 3/4 of everyone is injured every single year just from running because of shoes. 120% more injuries. I bought a pair of $135 Asics to run my first half marathon. I hurt for 2 weeks afterwards and had to stop running for 6 months. I've been running in these barefoot shoes for the past 9 months, and the longest I've had to stop is a week. All right? It's a big deal. It makes a huge difference. Your feet love to be pounded on. They did a bunch of studies that showed that gymnasts, that the more cushion they had on the mat they landed on, the more cushion they had, the harder they landed. Okay, which doesn't make any sense. You think it'd be the opposite. But what the feet were is they were looking for solidness. They were looking for ground. We've been running without shoes or with very, very minimal coverings on our shoes, usually leather, now rubber, for hundreds and hundreds of years. If humans couldn't run without shoes, we wouldn't be here until we've been eaten or shot by some, maybe not shot, eaten.
History by Tyler.
There's plenty of people who run barefoot. I try to run barefoot. Phoenix is a little hot to do it, but I do the next best thing. Ken Bob is one of the forerunners who's been studying for a couple of years. Shoes just mask the pain. That's all they do. What they do is they transfer the pain to your knees, hips, and back, and they make it hurt a lot more later. Instead of finding out now, when I'm running and that hitting my heel hurts, I find out by blowing out my knee 6 months from starting. Pretty simple. Pain teaches you to run comfortably. Instead of being able to run on one of the ball of your feet, you run on your midfoot. It helps tremendously. It teaches form, and it teaches you how to run correctly. And also, you look really cool doing it in weird ballet slippers. It's true. I bought shoes 9 months ago. I bought these little fiber shoes 9 months ago, and I've run differently than I ever had before. My legs are stronger. I can run further without as much pain, and my form is 10 times better than it ever was. This is all because of the last 9 months. I had to redo 30 years of running because I had no idea what I was doing.
Are you going to demonstrate?
Oh yeah, I will. Why do I run? I run because
people are chasing you.
That's part of it, yes. I run because it's the only thing I can do that takes the mind off anything. I'm on my 3rd half marathon, and my goal is to do an LA marathon in March 2011, all in barefoot shoes. I'll be the first person in my extended family, or really anyone I know, to run that type of distance, and they've all done it in shoes, so I'm kind of proud of that. And it's all because I actually know how to run now, because I don't wear shoes anymore. And if I screw up, that's okay, because I'm kind of used to this. I'm just going to laugh too much. Thank you.